Initially, I came to work here 22 years ago when we first created the studios for Titanic. When we first came here, it was just a piece of grass, a piece of land that overlooked the ocean, and we created the studios that are here today. We built this very, very big tank that housed Titanic, which was almost 800 foot long, and we sank it into the tank, which was 40 foot deep. So what we created was an amazing environment to come back and do other movies. So I came back to do Master and Commander and Pearl Harbor and all these wonderful other movies. I've done about 5 movies here, this one actually being my 6th. So this is the 6th movie I've done here in Mexico.
Baja Studios specialize in his water tanks, and we have one of the biggest tanks in the world with an overflow horizon that allows you to shoot as if you're in the middle of the ocean.
然后为了要还原真实，我们当然在海上的救援需要海水，所以在巴士里要靠近海边，它可以抽海水上来，然后我们在海水里面的游泳池里面可以拍。
If you fill the tank up, it lines up with the horizon of the sea. So we have one sequence where there's an aeroplane crashing in the ocean, and we're able to fill the water up on our set, and if you look across, it lines up with the ocean. So it gives you this seamless look all the way out to sea and all the way out to the horizon. That's one of the things that Baja has that none of the other studios with tanks in the world has, and it's a great opportunity to use visual effects and also to use the reality of water as well.
Because we knew all along the supporting artists, the extras were going to be in water submerged, we had to make sure all the prosthetics, the injuries are waterproofed. I mean, they've been in the salt water for probably 2 or 3 weeks, but they're holding up well. We made them really well so they'd withstand it. We had articulated dummies, we had 10 in total, which could do a kind of different poses, so if they're in the crash they can be twisted, which the director likes.
Hi, my name is John Frazier. I am the special effects supervisor on the movie Rescue. On the plane crash, the first thing they needed to do was to show turbulence, that we have a problem. And so we put the plane on a, we call it gimbal, and what it is, it's 2 axes. So here's the plane, and what we can do is we can take the 2 cylinders, there's 2 hydraulic rams, and they push up like this. So we'd set up, the first time when we set up, we were going to use airbags like this on your car for turbulence. It looked really good as turbulence, but it just wasn't quite violent enough for Dante. So he said, what does it look like without the airbags? And you just shake the gimbal.
3, 2, 1, go.
And he would just start shaking it, and that's what Dante wanted. He says, that's what we'll use.
It's kind of like, I think of it as like a robot. And the robot body is over there, and the brain is over here. So he can maneuver it with a joystick, a very complicated joystick he has there. And I can also do that from the computer directly. But the thing that's moving is considerable distance away. It's way over there.
Oh, the big XY one that we had on the airplane. Well, that one was a little bit simpler. The thing that was scary about that is that was like 150,000 pounds with the people. But it only did pitch and roll, so 2 axes in. But the thing is, we had 115 people in it, which, you know, it's a little nerve-wracking for everybody. Much, much larger. But I think we did a good job. We didn't scare anybody.
And it was actually, it was so violent. It was safe. Don't get me wrong, it was safe, but it was violent. And I think that some of the extras, I think they really thought they were flying, that they were going for a ride. And some of them got air sickness, and so I think when they were getting air sickness, we did our job.
每人都有属于自己的战场。我是一个特警。 起飞！